So parasites can control our cognitive functions and desires. There have been other studies that show that the T. gondii parasite can make us attracted to fear, danger, pain, and submissiveness. There are studies that show that this parasite can make you more attractive or influence behavior to make you more attractive. There's a chance that dressing like that could be influenced from the parasite in order to make her look more sexually attractive. Same goes for the men. It would certainly be in that parasite's interest to help you become more physically attracted to a mate and act more promiscuously. The more
Yeah.
promiscuous you are, the higher chance of you being infected with many parasites. So parasites can manipulate your eating behaviors, and this connects to the sin of gluttony. This parasite influences you to eat all this sugar, all this processed foods. It's trying to make the gut as unhealthy as possible so it can be more suitable for these demonic parasites. So it's eating a bunch of sugar and processed food is not normal whatsoever. T. gondii, this is known as the most successful parasite on Earth. 1 to 2 thirds of humans are infected with this parasite. Its definitive host is a cat and members of the cat family. Sexual reproduction can only happen within a cat's body. Doctors tell mothers, right, who are pregnant to not go near cat feces. Have you guys heard of that before? When the cat poops, all those little, what are they called? Oocytes, the little eggs, right, from the T. gondii parasite, ends up in the cat poop. And learning about the whole weird cat connection to this parasite, I started thinking about the ancient beliefs of cat worship, right? Why were cats considered so holy in different ancient cultures, specifically ancient Egypt? I thought that the ancient Egyptians worshipped cats as gods, but that's not the case. Cats were actually worshipped. They weren't worshipped as gods themselves, but as vessels that the gods chose to inhabit and whose likeness the gods chose to adopt. They were believed that they can be vessels for the gods, and that's why they were considered so holy, right? Be vessels for gods, and then scientifically, they can be vessels for demonic like parasites that can take control of your body, influence your behavior, influence you to do self-destructive things.
If you watch the way they move like big cats. They move like
Yeah.
tigers and lions and stuff. But the eyes of a cat are different than the big cats. The big cats don't have the split pupils. So like the domesticated cat literally has like a reptilian looking eye. But obviously there's something different about that. And in the Mummy movie, there was a point where like the mummy was trying to regain physical form. That scares the mummy. The mummy was like terrified of the cat.
So that movie is about the fallen angel Azazel taking over a human host and basically causing them to kill, right? Becoming a serial killer.
Hmm.
And at the end of the movie, when that host dies, right, and Azazel is freed, he inhabits a cat. That's the ending of the movie.
This Men in Black movie,
Yeah.
they're trying to get Orion's belt, and I think the cat's name Orion. I think it's wearing some like little collar, some whole universe attached to its collar.
Well, isn't stereotypical mainstream Hollywood witchcraft that the familiar a witch always has is a pet cat of some kind? That's they always have a familiar, don't they?
That Fallen movie you're talking about, just think about the Smurfs. Gargamel has a cat, and the cat is named Azrael. Cinderella, the cat's name in the Disney movie is called Lucifer.
So interesting that a lot of Egyptian pharaohs and royalty had that serpent symbol on their headdress, right? Coming out of their head. Could be a parasite, right? That's controlling the pharaoh himself, right? Like a
Oh,
demonic
wow.
I never
that's
thought about it
controlling
like
the
that.
human.